Okay, this is question 5a. We're given a diagram. Let me draw the diagram. This is O, N, M, O, N dash, M dash. So we are given that triangle O, M dash, N dash, O, N dash, M dash is the image of O, N, M. Okay, so if the scale factor equals k, we have to find the value of k. Find the value of k. Number 2, the length of OM, the length of OM dash. Now this is given as 8, this is given as 16, all in cm. This is 90 degree. This is given as 6. Now NM is the height of the object, is the height of the object, and N dash M dash is the height of the image. So scale factor is equal to image height over object height. Image height is what? 16. Object height is 8. 8 divided by 2 times, therefore k is equal to 2. So this is the scale factor. Now we have to find the length of OM. So I draw this diagram. Okay, so this is 90 degree. This is O, this is M, and so this is actually N. This is N, this is O, and this is M. Okay, and we have to get OM. This is given as 8, right? ON is given as 6. Since this is 90 degree, since triangle ONM is right angled, so we can use Pythagoras theorem. So that means ON squared plus Mn squared is equal to OM squared. ON squared is 6 squared, Mn squared is 8 squared, we need OM squared. So therefore OM squared is equal to 6 squared is 36, 8 squared is 64, this is 100, and this is OM squared. So therefore OM is equal to root of 100, which means OM is equal to 10 cm. Okay, so that is got. Now the length of OM dash, we need to find the length of this. Okay, since k is equal to 2, which means OM dash is equal to k times of OM, which means 2 times of 20. Therefore OM dash is equal to 20 cm. So because we have to multiply by the scale factor. That's a completion for this question. Okay, this is the next question. We need a figure. Okay, all right, so this is Q P R 15 degrees. This is S 90 degree, 8.4 meters, 12.6 meters. You have to find the length of QS. You got to find this length. That's question 1. Question 2 is you have to find RQS. RQS. Okay, you have to know this value. Then question 3 is the area of angle PQR. Okay, this area has to be obtained. All right, having mentioned that, let me move on. So I'm going to consider this. This is a solution. Consider triangle PSQ. So draw a triangle. So this is 90, this is Q, this is P, this is S, this is 15 degrees. The hypotenuse is 12.6. So I want this. I'm going to use sine theta. Sine theta is opposite side divided by hypotenuse. So therefore sine 15 degrees is QS divided by 12.6. So QS is 12.6 times sine 15. So use your calculator to get sine 15. So sine of 15, that is giving you a value of 0.2. I'm going to take it as 0.26. Okay, so what we will do is we will multiply 12.6 with 0.26. In fact, you don't have to round it because we are taking a product multiple. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the entire component for sine 15. So this is sine 15. This is what we are getting, right? So you just multiply 12.6 to that and then you round it. So this is approximately 3.26, 11 and goes on. So I'm going to take it as 3.26 m. So this is my QS. So QS is got, so let me write that down here, 3.26. So now we need to get this measure. Now you draw this triangle. Okay, so now I'm going to consider triangle QSR. So QSR is considered. Okay, so this distance is going to be Q, this is going to be S, so you have a 90 degree there and you have a R there. So QS is got as 3.26, 8.4, and we need to get the angle at Q. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use cos theta. So cos theta is adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. So cos of angle Q is 3.26 divided by 8.4. So 3.26 divided by 8.4, that is 0.388. So angle at Q is cos inverse of 0.388. So it plays in the shift and cos inverse of 0.388 388. That is giving you a value of 67 degrees. Okay, 67.16. So I'm going to take it as 67.2 degrees. So this is the angle at Q. Okay, so we have got this 67.2 degrees. Now they are asking us to get the area of this triangle. Now to get the area of the triangle, we need to get this angle. Okay, so I'm going to consider triangle PQS. So angle at Q is going to be from 180, you subtract 90 added with 15, that's 105. So from 180 you subtract 105, that is going to give you 75 degrees. So this is 75. So the total angle, so what I'm going to do is consider triangle PQR. So the angle at Q is going to be 75 plus 67.2. So that is going to be 12, 1, 13, 142, right? 12, 1, 7, 14, 142.2 degrees. This is the angle at Q. Now we have to find the area of this. So the angle between the sides PQ and QR is going to be 142.2. So I'm going to write that down. Area of triangle PQR is equal to half times AB sine theta. This is the formula I'm using. So half times 12.6 multiplied with 8.4 multiplied with sine of 142.2. So let me just find out the value of sine 142.2 is what? That is giving me a value of 0.61290. So to that I multiply 8.4. What do I get? I get this. To that I multiply 12.6. What do I get? I get this. I divide this by 2. So this is 32.435. So I'm going to take it as 32.44 square meters. It's all given in meters. So this is the area. Okay, so